Today's morning coffee vinyl side, Ron Gordon, Lonesome Rover, 1960. When 21-year-old aspiring folk singer Ron Gordon went to work every day at the Tail o' the Cock restaurant in Los Angeles, he approached his job with zeal. For 3 years he'd been working as a parking attendant, keeping patrons' cars accessible and safe to minimize the inconvenience of finding parking at the famed LA eatery. With 2 locations, one on Restaurant Row and the other in the Valley, the Cock was the kind of LA institution that attracted both stars but also the movers and shakers downstream in the entertainment industry. It was the kind of place where you could eat and drink, with emphasis on drink, and where contacts and connections, and more importantly, deals were made. Most recently featured as the bar in the 70s period film Licorice Pizza, the Cock, it is alleged, that opened its doors in 1955 was the first place to serve margaritas to the breezy set of LA Hep Cats. Now, how a young husband and father, aspiring folk singer and parking attendant, managed to land a record deal with Dot Records is up to the imagination. The right smile, the right favor, the right fancy tickled or introduction made, it doesn't matter. Dot was never a prestige label, though it had made many careers over the years. It's not so inconceivable that a phone call was made. "Hey, I got a guy here. You should hear him." Ron had a lovely, deep baritone voice, and he was a proficient guitarist and singer. He had been trying to follow in his father's footsteps, an old vaudeville song and dance man, since he lit out on his own. He caught the folk bug early and watched as the genre took off as he came of age. Though peak folk, it could be argued, was just about to pass, it was still hot, and performers like Trini Lopez were incubating and would soon be tearing it up for young scenesters in the local clubs in just a couple of years. But it had also moved beyond pure folk, moving towards pop and rock, fueled by a new energy. At 21, with a wife and child at home and a job to go to every day, Ron approached his music as a craft and applied himself like a skilled tradesman would to his music. This album is good insomuch as it presents to us an earnest snapshot of an aspiring performer's love for music. But I'd also argue that in 1960, it just wasn't enough. Ron and Dot Records weren't just late to the party. I suspect they were at the wrong party as well. Though I'm still searching for more info, I believe this was Ron's only album, and I'm not sure where his story went from here.